do something important. We were trying to sort of create something new with unjaded musicians. I was the only jaded one in the bunch.
Nick hadn't found a singer yet, so he called me and asked me to come down and audition. I made my way to New York and in the studio with Mick and proceeded to give it a shot.
Foreigner sounded tough, but very melodic, but at the same time it had this sheen to it, a little bit of a polish.
You're as cold as ice. The women sacrifice our love.
Luger has an amazing voice. It's filled with passion, like it's pleading with you.
He is one of the great rock singers.
Nick Jones, guitar hooks with great tone that everybody wants to play, that I wish I wrote.
Mick being a riff guitarist was just loaded with things that were great to hang a vocal line on.
We were called at one point like one of the faceless bands, you know, which sort of resented.
Critics say you're the band. Yeah. And that's okay, I hate critics.
The second album was quite different than the first album. It was more sort of an inner pressure that we felt we had to live up to what we'd achieved, you know.
I played that record a lot. It just popped on the radio. It sounded so good.
Nick was the arranger and the writer and the rock star at the same time, you know?
I was the taskmaster, I guess. I expected so much out of everybody.
Every band, you know, has to evolve and go through the changes that are in the music business, but also the changes within the band.
We decided to take the band down to 4 people. That was probably the toughest part of the whole thing.
It was true the best the band has ever been was before tour, which was it was more focused.
That album really defined my vision of the band.
It felt more like a group as a 4-piece band than it ever did as a 6. But from the time we stepped on stage, that there was just a real pride.
It's the only ballad we've ever done. It's called Waiting for a Girl Like You.
If your vocalist is capable of rocking out, getting on stage, and bringing that kind of energy, that kind of passion to something, imagine that on a ballad.
The ballad is a way to uncover hidden feelings in a way that I wouldn't in a rock and roll song. Gotta take a little time.
I want to know what love is. I remember hearing that as a kid. I felt myself just bawling, you know, and then hearing it now, even it hits me the same. And I think that's kind of what makes it a classic. The message is so beautiful, but his voice is what really carried it to the next level.
It was huge. It was our first #1 single, and it was #1 everywhere in the world, pretty much.
We silenced a lot of doubters. We proved live that we were a band to be reckoned with.
To make a lot of people happy with this great music that they made. And they deserve to be in the fucking Hall of Fame.